Hal here with more Space Engineers. And it has been a ridiculously long, long day. Oh, so we had an issue where we ran into the limit for control unit CPU limits. And we had to make some changes to the save. But first, we have to get started. So let's go. So, happy Monday, everybody. Hopefully you had a fantastic weekend and are having a terrific day/week thus far. For those of you who are or are not maybe in quarantine anymore, congratulations. For those who are, well, I'm still there with you. Oh, so as you can see, we have gotten quite a bit done. We have gotten all of our grinders welded up. Still need to get the, what are they called? Collectors. I have to get those welded up. We've got all of our pistons in, but I ran into a problem. So, like I was saying, is I ran into the control unit issue where basically I got to the point where we had all of this placed, but I couldn't place any more welders. So what I did is I took that little, where'd you go? Way over there. The trans-atmospheric shuttle down to the Earth base. And we cleaned up everything down there. So instead of actually grinding it all down and moving it all up, I just despawned it. So what I did is I took the vehicle down, emptied the inventory. We gathered all of the ice, which was a little over 3 million ice. I think, I'm trying to remember. Hold on a second, let me check. Actually, do I have ice? Are you still on the grid? You are still on the grid. Okay. Ice. Yeah, we've got 3.3 million right now, and it's slowly processing its way through. So, yeah, that was a couple of hours of work getting down there and back. But yeah, like I said, what I did is I took blueprints of everything down there. So the main base, our actual headquarter base, we've got a blueprint for that. We've got a blueprint for the little mining outpost. We've got a blueprint for the modular mining rig and the drill assembly for that mining rig. Oh, and the little shuttle, the one that I was going to make trans-atmospheric. But we decided not to because we built this thing. So, yeah. Alright, well, we bought... Did we buy this one? I'm trying to remember. Did we buy and then retrofit this, or did I make this one? I don't remember now. I think we made this, right? Yeah, we made this one. Wow, it's been that long. Okay. I'm losing my damn mind. Oh, anyway. So we moved all the resources up. I did gather a little bit more. I basically tried to maximize how much material I could bring in on this thing. Because, we do have a cargo box back here. And I wanted to make sure that we weren't just wasting time. So went ahead, gathered up the materials, brought it up. And really the only thing I brought with me was ice. And then went into creative mode just long enough to despawn the places down there. Mainly because of the fact that I wasn't really worried about the resources that we had used. I mean, there was a lot of resources that we probably could... Well, I know we could have recycled. But frankly... I would have had to build something specifically for moving them, and I didn't really want to deal with it because I needed the CPU more than I needed the parts. So, yeah. The other thing that we did is we went down into our platinum pit over there, and if you remember, we had a bunch of walls or a bunch of areas in there that still had some more platinum. Let me show you that. So Sorry. I was eating candy bars earlier. So I've been slowly mining this area out, a little bit more than what the drills were pulling. I think that's just what's left of the stone down here now. Yeah. And so what I've done is we've manually mined out a little over 60k. I mean, it's only like 5-6 trips because I'm pulling about 10k a trip on this. We're dropping it. Oh, okay. Well, maybe. Oh, there we go. So, you know, we are refining it pretty nicely because what we're doing is we've got basically we need about 2,500 more platinum to finish this. Trying to mass produce the thruster components because each one of the large thrusters takes 960? Yeah, 960 thruster components. And already we've got 12 here, so that's effectively 12k thruster components on just the lift portion. So we're going to need a lot of these, and I'm basically going to redo the drill over here. What I'm thinking is we'll leave things like they are. I will probably put something in here to tie all of this together on all sides. Actually, do we have any of these that are even close to... Let's see. Yes, I can do it off of that one. So what I'll probably do, or what I was thinking about doing, is actually mounting collectors to the side of this, drop it down, get it into position, and then basically build a funnel just by drilling out and mining out the stone area, so that we can have just sit there and just mine the hell out of this thing, just completely drain it to get all the platinum out of this, and then we'll go look for more if we need to. But that's basically what I've been doing. So after cleaning up all of the stuff down on Earth, that opened up, I want to say, 30k control. What was that called? PCU. And as you can see, we took a significant drop in the amount of blocks that we've built. So I forgot how big that damn base was on Earth, the headquarters base. That thing was massive, but it by itself was, I want to say, like 23k of PCU. It was a crazy amount of PCU. The little mining outpost thing, the modular mining outpost, that was with the drill module, was something like 6k between the two. A little over 5k of it was just the base portion. So yeah, it's been rather nuts. Now, here's one of the things that I noticed when we were building these out. Windows here, not going to make much sense, because the only thing you're going to really see is the piston and welder. I guess, I mean, maybe. See, because if we go, let's see. Yeah. Because, I mean, if we do that, you can at least see in there. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm honestly not that worried about it. It's just one of those, it kind of looked, it was kind of an interesting idea. But I don't know if we'll actually end up doing it or not. We'll see. So yeah, that's basically what I've been doing for, well, on and off since the recording Thursday night, Friday morning. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so we have a lot of cargo space up here. We have our welding area, which I don't think I ever want to weld another piston in this game. In fact, I will probably remove them from my game moving forward for, you know, at least 1 or 2 videos. Things are, oh my god, are they annoying. Now, one of the things that I did do, let's come over here for a second. Awesome. What the hell was that? Is that the pistons bumping into each other, or the... Alright. That was interesting. Alright, so the hanger projector. We went ahead... See if it's going to catch up with us here. Oh, it's because it's running out of power because of everything. There we go. Yeah, I forgot to turn all of them off. So it's been basically been draining my battery. Alright, so what we did is we went ahead and put in the modified version of what used to be the Blue Courier, just to get an idea of if it would fit in here. And we actually have a little bit of room on the front, a little room on the back, but a very tight fit on the sides. So here we're looking at effectively, like, this side is fine. It'll clear, not a problem. This side, we're going to have an issue. So what I'm thinking to do is move it over 1 block, but the thing is that then it just becomes a problem on the other side and not this side. So what I will probably do is leave it as it is. When this thing comes, when we turn the printer on for the first time, we print this thing up, we cut it loose and let it drop down. I'll put a projector on it so we can figure out where the last little bit needs to be welded up, and we'll manually weld it up, because it should only end up being like 2 or 3 blocks. It shouldn't be much, because the way I'm looking at it here is it really is just this wing. Maybe a thruster. Like, I'm thinking that thruster should weld up. I think it should be okay. But I do think that what we're going to run into is a problem where this these couple of blocks here on the wing edge won't get welded. So, meh, is what it is. We'll make it work. All right, and then we want it to go. Those are the passageway blocks. And I still am thinking that we're going to... Let me see. How much height do we have to clear in here? Oh, so we've actually got clearance in here. So what I may do... Okay, so let's go ahead and drop some of this stuff off of here for now, just so I don't have to look at it anymore. 2x1, and we need girders to start these. Let's go grab, I don't know, like a dozen girders or something like that. Doesn't need to be much. Actually, we want more than that. We do want more than 10. Let's grab 100. Okay, that should be good. And everything there is attached to something. So here's a couple of different ways that I'm looking at doing this stuff here. Did I just charge? Really? Okay. Damn it. Alright, so what we're thinking here is we do either the walkways with the orientation with the roof up like they're supposed to be, and then windows underneath that, or we do windows all the way down as a floor, and then also windows as walls. Now, the benefit of doing windows as walls, if we do that, we could do 2x2s for the windows on the floor, which technically overall saves us a little bit of resources. So let's 2x3s. I guess I could do 2x3s. Alright, so if we do that, let's see what that's going to look like here. We are going to do here 2x3s. I'm trying not to block it too much. I want to see if we do this. Man, it would be nice if I could do a click and drag. I could swear we used to be able to. Alright, and then we figure there's going to be something over here. We're just going to use these to effectively mark where things are going to all come together. Alright. So it's probably going to be like doors on that side, and we'll have passages over here. Alright. Alright, and then what I'm thinking here is we then have this. So basically we end up with something like this. So to be able to walk through the manufacturing area and see your ship or whatever you're building actually being built. Hi, can I? Thank you. And I'm kind of liking this idea. Now, like I said, there is a particular drawback to this, in that I wouldn't be able to put any lights. Oh, come on. Space engineers, why? Yeah, vexing me today. I wouldn't be able to put any lights in here because of the fact that, you know, there's the whole thing is basic. Let's try doing this from the other side. Maybe it'll be less frustrating. Nope, it's gonna be just as frustrating, probably more so. But yeah, so basically this will allow us to have windows all the way down, so you'll be able to walk out and see everything going on down here. I might even be able to justify putting an air vent at one end. So we'd end up with, say, I don't need any more of those. So we could maybe do something like this. Oh, I need steel plates. Do I really not have any steel plates? Holy crap. Okay. Look, steel plate. 2 of them. Oh. So what I'm thinking is just have something like that. And there you go. Boom. And so you end up with this whole thing being sealed. And so then you have your your entranceway here, like I said, there will probably be a door here that opens into this area. You have, so this whole thing, we can actually pressurize this whole thing if we do it this way. And then over here, I don't know if I would have it exit on the same side. I kind of like the idea of having two doors in here so that you do have a, you know, a pass through. Now the other thing that we could do is we could flip these windows, just to show you here. We could use interior plates, or the walkways rather, to basically do a divide, and then you have an exterior window. So you'd come through and you wouldn't be able to see through here, or maybe you could. We could have the windows set up so that the windows went down the center line on both sides. So you could actually see through, but it would be kind of difficult because both sides would have the mirrored face facing the other side. I mean, I guess we could even just do it mirrored on the side that's already there. So yeah, but that would allow you to have basically walkways going back and forth. I don't know. So let me know what you think. You know, put it down in the comments section. Give me feedback on this design idea. So I do appreciate when you guys take the time to do that because, you know, well, like I said, it's kind of a community thing. I like to build the ships, but at the same time, I like getting feedback from y'all because, you know, you just never know when somebody's going to come up with something you may not have thought of. I mean, we could even take, oh, see if we do the centerpiece. Oh, yes. Yes. Hold on. I just thought of something. If we do... Okay, so if we do the whole idea with the something as a divider in the middle there. Come here, you. Let's... so we grab... Where are you at? There you are. Okay. Get you out of there, put you there. Okay. So we do this all the way down. And we do this on both sides. And then here, we just basically will carry the line into the hole proper. And that also opens up this. So, because we're going to take these out. And what that will do is... No. There we go. So we finish this all the way down. And again, we'll have these closed off to seal that up. But look at that. Oh, I like it. And then what we can do is this actually makes it so that we can have a divider in here that runs most of the way down. And say like every 5 or 6 blocks we put a break in where we put a light in above. Because we can then go... with these. You guys require what? Steel plates? Construction components. Okay. Let's go grab some construction components really quickly. We'll grab some steel plates. Yes. Come on, You have to admit, this should look pretty cool when we're done. Alright, so if we do... So at the end of each row, we'll leave it open. 2, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3. So we'll put a light in. We can do the corner lights here. 2, 3. Oh, okay, so that's going to be from there. So it's 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. We do a space. 2, 3, 4, 5. Space. 2, 3. Okay, so we'll have to refactor this from the other side. 2.
Energy low.
2, 3, 4, 5. And it means somewhere in the middle here we're going to end up with a... can I... So we can do this. We've got time. 2, 3, 4, 5, space. Oh. And we're going to do that from, we'll do the same from this side. So it's going to skip 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can actually go, so we skip 1 there. We get 2 lights in the middle. Yeah. Okay, I'm liking that. So we can get through. And the idea is that what we'll be able to do is have these basically be primarily a particular direction of travel. So you have, you know, say this side be going forward, this side going aft. I may replace the 2x or the 2x3s with 1x2s, and then what we can do with that is actually have the arrows pointing in the direction you're supposed to be traveling. Yeah, see. I mean, excuse me. I mean, I guess I could make a custom image for this that basically had arrows pointing in different directions. Yeah, but I'm thinking I like that. Because it would basically we'd have to have LCDs in here.
Energy critical.
I mean, I could even take out a couple of these. Yeah, like basically take out so you have 2 space, 2 space. And if we did that, we could put corner LCDs in up here. So you'd have, you know, basically either a do not enter or an arrow pointing straight ahead. And then do the reverse on the other side. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty good. Okay, so let me get that welded up. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the components, get myself recharged, get that welded up, and I'll bring you back so we can take a look at it so you can see basically what I'm talking about. I mean, no, I'm not probably describing it well. So let's do that quick cut, and we'll be right back. And we are back. Okay, so we've gotten most of the windows welded up in here, but I did go ahead and get the main portion of the hallway welded up, and then we have the floor. So the floor, obviously, I didn't get welded, but this gives you an idea of what we're talking about. So you see, we can get through here. We've got plenty of light in here if we need it. I think I'm going to go grab some more steel plates so we can get the rest of that roof welded in so that we can actually get a little bit better view, I think. Let's grab that. Alright. And where are you? You are there. Okay. And you are going to be here. Right. Super block. Okay. Had to stop and try and figure out. Just how much spacing this is going to require. And no, I'm not worried about the actual way that it looks. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I am worried about the way the final product looks. I don't care about the paint job right now. And we're going to repeat that process over here. I know I'm going to have to get more plates, so I'm not that worried about it. Just go ahead and get this welded up a little bit here. Grab another, like, I don't know, 500 plates or so. We'll just grab 1,000. I'm going to need them anyway. There you go. Whee! Okay. Let's get this last little bit here done. That. And like I said, what we'll have is an area that we can walk into. Alright, so, you know, imagine, if you will, some hallway or set of stairs or something that gets you up here. You come through. Get rid of all this stuff. Alright. Come out, you've got a walkway here. You'll be able to see down into the welding pit. It's like, oh crap, I have to go back the other way. And you say, huh? And you go back that way. Works, yes? Again, it's more just an RP thing. It really isn't so much about crowd control, but it is nice to have it make sense. Because if you were going to do something like this in real life, you probably would end up having a rail system of some kind like this. Just to keep things a little bit more organized, because this way, if somebody really did have to run through, you know, other people could get out of their way. You'd be able to run through, go do what you need to do. Okay. Okay, so that's that. Let's go. Oh, you know what? Oh, hang on. I did put them back on there. So yeah, this is my life now. More and more welders. Why does this damn... I swear, this thing... I may just give up on worrying about the orientation of these things and say, you know, the hell with it, and just go. See, sometimes it's vertical. Are you actually gonna... Nope. See? Don't understand. Alright, so yeah, I'm basically doing those a little bit at a time. Just like I did these a little bit at a time. I'm really not looking forward to having to do more of those. Oh, hello. That was interesting. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop off a bit of stuff. We'll grab 500 of these. We're going to grab a few dozen of those and a couple of those. Okay, so what is production missing? Production is missing platinum. How are we doing for that? Okay, so we are out of platinum. You're okay. Go ahead and drop. Hide empty. Oh, how about... No, let's do it this way. I named it something special specifically to... There we go. So we've got 583. Really? So we got 1,000 platinum. So what else are we missing? Cobalt. Oh, it's cobalt we're missing. Crap. That's down in the damn platinum mine too. Alright. I'll have to go get that. Oh, alrighty then. Okay, so I need to go get cobalt, which is down there. Oh, I think what we'll do is I'm going to go ahead and call this one here. What I'll do is off camera, I'll get the rest of this welded up. So when we come back next time, this will actually all be done. For Wednesday, we should also have the printer heads in on all, or the weld heads in on all of this. I hope. I really hope, because I really don't want to run into a situation where I have to start removing some of the stuff up here. How much? What is your? Come here. Let's see. What is your PCU value? 150 PCU. Damn. So at 100, so I should have enough PCU available to finish this. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, the question's going to be the rest of the ship. We may have to come back through and remove some of this. Ugh. That's going to be embarrassing. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get out of here. I want to thank you all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to throw those down in the section below. Like I said, I do want your feedback on what we're doing and how the build's going so far. You know, yes, I'm building it, but it is, like I said earlier, it is a community thing. I do want, you know, the community to provide their feedback, because if you don't like it, well, you know, I'm still going to build it, but at least I'll know ahead of time you don't like it. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, you haven't done so already, you know the drill. Hit that subscribe, click the notification buttons if you want to be kept up to date when things go live around here. And yeah, as always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Oh, so much more stuff to place in here. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of hours this week.